All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're going to talk about a really fascinating concept, one that sits at the crossroads of AI, deep expertise, and, protecting intellectual property. It's called Domain GPT. So, it all kicks off with this pretty fundamental question. Imagine you've spent decades, a whole career, building this unique body of knowledge. How do you share that value without just giving it all away? Or worse, watching someone misuse it? It's a real dilemma in our hyper-connected world. And the proposed solution we're looking at is this: Domain GPT. Now, try not to think of it as just another chatbot. It's way more than that. Think of it more like an intelligent gatekeeper, a guide to a very specialized, very vast knowledge base. Its whole purpose is to share information, but to do it securely and, well, intelligently. Now, for a system like this to be truly valuable, its so-called domain intelligence has to be genuinely deep, right? The intelligence for this system is built on a pretty solid foundation: decades of real-world, hands-on technical projects. And this timeline really paints the picture of that expertise evolving over time. I mean, it starts way back in 2004 with these huge, large-scale enterprise solutions, and then you can see it progressing right into the modern era with ongoing work in blockchain and decentralized identity. The main takeaway here is that this isn't static, dusty knowledge. It's a living history of technological change, and all of that is feeding this AI.
So, how does this engine actually work? This is not a library where you can just walk in and check out any book you want. No, this is an adaptive system that responds directly to how you engage with it. The core idea here is a concept called boundary values. Now, in simple terms, the system basically sets up thresholds. It measures how you interact with it, the projects you look at, the questions you ask, to decide if you've kind of earned the next level of information.
So here's how that whole process, which is called progressive disclosure, actually works. You start at step 1, asking basic questions, just browsing. But if you show real interest, you start asking technical follow-ups, or maybe you look at 3 or more projects, the system opens up level 2 insights for you. Keep that interest up, and you get to level 3. But for the really sensitive, proprietary stuff, you actually have to opt in, which creates a very clear audit trail for every step. And this brings us to what might be the most powerful feature of all: emergence. This is where the AI does more than just fetch information. It actually starts connecting the dots. So for example, if you just explore identity and access management, IAM by itself, you'll get a standard answer. But if you start asking about both IAM and DNSSEC, which is a protocol for securing domain lookups, the system spots that pattern, and then it reveals a unique integrated insight that you wouldn't get otherwise. This is so crucial because this is how new knowledge gets created, at the intersection of fields, not just within them. Of course, if you're guarding a lifetime of knowledge, security can't just be an afterthought. It has to be baked right into the architecture of the system from the very beginning. And this system is designed with multiple layers of protection. We're talking mandatory user verification, continuous threat detection, and secure logging of every single interaction. And notice that strict no proxy or scam tolerance, that's a key defense against misuse. And that tolerance, it's not just a friendly suggestion. The system's disclaimer is crystal clear. This quote shows it's a zero-compromise approach. So the important point is, the system isn't just designed to share information, it's designed to enforce the rules of that sharing. The security is also active, not passive. While you're in a session, the system will actually ping you from time to time to confirm you're still there and that no misuse is happening. And every single one of your verification responses is logged, which ensures a clear line of accountability the entire time you're engaged. But here's what makes this concept truly powerful. Its intelligence isn't just limited to code and algorithms. It actually integrates real-world business and financial factors, which turns it into a serious strategic tool. Just look at the breadth of this. The system can model how trade tariffs might impact the total cost of a project. It can analyze the risks of internet outages. It even understands core financial accounting principles, GAAP and IFRS, basically the rule books for big business, to inform its case studies. This is what connects deep tech to the realities of running a company. And what's powering all of this?
Well, the engine runs on two key mathematical foundations. You've got discrete mathematics, which provides the backbone for all the logic and algorithms, and then you have applied mathematics, which is what it uses to model all those complex commercial things like costs and tariffs.
So we're left with a final, pretty provocative thought. In an age where information is absolutely everywhere, but true expertise is getting rare, could a secure, adaptive, and intelligent system like this actually be the future? A brand new way for experts to share their knowledge with the world, but to do it entirely on their own terms.